The ruling All Progressives Congress APC has won all the 44 local government areas of Kano State, northwest Nigeria. The chairman of the State's Independent Electoral Commission, Professor Garba Sheka, informed journalists that the election was peaceful, although the figures are yet to be provided, stating that each candidate scored. The main opposition, the People's Democratic Party, is accusing the APC of, quote, primitive cheating, end of quote. I have the PDP's National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Kola Ologbundiyan, on the telephone from Abia State to get us the reaction of the party. The party seems to have lost on this one. Mr. Kola Ologbundiyan, thank you so much for joining us on the program. What is the party's immediate reaction to yet another loss? Your party has lost in Osun State in all the local government election. Now in Kano State, none of the local government is won by your party, and you've also said that you want to come back to stage a comeback in 2019. All right, we understand that Mr. Ologbundiyan will join us. Well, let's go into some of the major stories of the day. Is the All Progressives Congress party its own opposition? And this is why this question is coming up. The party's intra-party feuds are strong and spreading. In some states, the strongest political rivals are even from the same party. Sometimes the drama may seem like the political actors are acting out a script. Here are a few cases to use as premise for this statement. Senator Magnus Abe and Mr. Rotimi Amechi, Senator Shehu Sani versus Nasir El-Rufai, the governor in Kaduna State, Senator Dino Melaye and Governor Yaya Bello in Kogi State, the Minister of Communications, Adebayo Shitu, and Governor Ajimobi in Oyo State, Senator Robi Ukwankonso and Governor Abdullahi Ganduje in Kano State. You see right there. Those faces are what may be familiar to you right now, so you may be able to understand the dynamics of these. Even in Ekiti State, where there is no sitting APC governor, you will have this kind of situation where heavyweights in the party are not in good terms. So in Ekiti State, you have it. In Kaduna State, Shehu Sani, a sitting senator, loggerheads with the governor Nasir El-Rufai. Oyo State, there you go. Well, let's go from general to specifics. In River State, why Senator Magnus Abe of the APC was in a gathering which had a state governor in attendance displayed out.
Magnus and co wanted to go to National Assembly. I showed them paper. But the thing no work. It work. It means that is how God wants it. The state first. The state first. Whether you belong here, you belong there. The interest of the state is paramount.
To thank the governor. People here are across every party. I'm a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. PDP senators are here. And I felt that it would not be proper not to invite the governor of our state to come here. And so I invited him. And I have no apologies to offer to anybody. I also invited our minister. Unfortunately, he has another program in Bori and he is not here.
On that same day, in that same state, not too far a location, but in another place, this was a scenario. In the APC, of course, this time around on the camp of Mr. Rotimi Amechi. Take a look.
The responsibility of every governor is to make sure that we provide for you. There is no rigging, electronic voting. Amechi is not a superman. We will all meet and select who our gubernatorial candidate will be, and we will start working from that day.
Accelerated development for Goni people. We represent accelerated development for Ghana people. All you need to do, queue behind our leader. And from the 30th of May 2019, you will see accelerated development.
The long and short of it is Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been appointed to reconcile these differences and these people. Can he bring the aggrieved parties together? Let's get perspectives on this one. The Director General of Voice of Nigeria, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Mr. Osita Okechukwu, in our Abuja studio, and a regular analyst on the program, political analyst Kayode Ogundamisi from London. He joins us also on the program. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time on the program tonight. Let me begin with you, Mr. Okechukwu. With what is playing out in the APC and the magnitude of what we see today, do you think that Senator Bola Tinubu is a right candidate for the job that the president has given to him?
I sincerely salute Mr. President for appointing Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our national leader, to oversee the intra-feud in some states of the Federation. And the feuds are not unusual. And I think that Asiwaju, more than any other leader of our party, is highly qualified. One, he's a veteran. Secondly, he saw it all. He was one of the architects that pieced up the merger that got back to the APC. And he was the one that brought the critical supplement for our victory. Because for us in the defunct Congress for Progressive Change, we did not win in 2003, we did not win in 2007, we did not win in 2011, but when we entered into a merger with similar progressives across the country led by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who won the presidential election, I think he stand high and above to piece up the torn papers. Because I remember vividly when Asiwaju and General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory did the same thing in Jos. We had the first primaries in the defunct Social Democratic Party. It couldn't work. There was a tie between late Chief Abiola and Baba Gana Kingibe and the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. So Asiwaju brought his Midas touch and called everybody together in Alhaji Kwande's residence in Jos. And before midnight, we were able to tidy up. And we came to Abuja, and Chief Abiola emerged as the presidential candidate of the SDP. And that was what gave birth to the victory of the Progressives in 1993. So I could see him doing it again, and therefore I salute sincerely Mr. President, because one, part of the issues in my 40 years in politics that normally makes a leader not to be able to unite the feuding factions is sometimes they accuse the person of taking bribe from one side or the other. I do not think there's anybody in APC today who will bribe Asiwaju. So, and Asiwaju also is aware of the import of the assignment he was given, because we are at an eve of a major election. So I think Mr. President did so well to take it fit that we need to look inwards to reconcile, instill confidence on some of our members who are losing confidence. So I do not see any other person who could have done it better. And then to cap it all, it was also good that Mr. President gave Asiwaju the mandate to select his team. So Asiwaju will not be encumbered by who to work with. I see him being successful in it might not be 100%, but I see a reconciliation that will go very far, because some of the issues on hand is ego-based, some are ancient grudges, some also could be traced to the fact that the APC is a polygamous household. Many mothers, and go further.
Well, I understand your optimism in this matter because there are still other issues as regarding what exactly is playing out. Let me allow Mr. Kayode Ogundamisi to look at it from an outsider point of view. Mr. Ogundamisi, as it stands right now in the APC, if you look at the list of the states that we put together and the ramifications of some of these fields, what happened in Rivers State, for example, do you think the capacity of the party right now, because some critics in the party are saying that it's perhaps coming late in the day for the APC?
Thank you, Sean. The critics are right. This crisis has been brewing for about 3 years now, since the ascension into power of President Buhari. Recall when Buhari came in, he made that popular statement, I am for everybody, I am for nobody, or whatever it is he was trying to carry out, sort of shutting out the shiftings of the APC and taking decisions without the consent of the political party. The president was acting in one direction, his party were pulling across in another direction. And the first warning shot was the Senate president becoming the Senate president, Bukola Saraki, as a result of the mandate given to him by the opposition party, the PDP. Then you had the Atiku Abubakar of this world pulling out of the party. So the party is a wounded party. It was a coalition of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And they say when you put palm oil and water on a bowl, there's the chemical composition of everyone trying to sort themselves out. So it's it's really tough for the APC right now.